Hello everyone, Kayla here, and this is What the Kink, a natural hair channel where I share my personal hair journey and tips, tricks, and product reviews to help you with your own. In today's video, I'm actually going to stretch my wash and go, which is something that I have actually never done before. It is something that I just do not normally do. Even when I had a short afro, it was so short that I could pull a part of it to the front and like have fake bangs. I never stretched my hair. It's just not something that I do. I actually fear that it would like mess up my hair or something. Not from a health perspective, but just like mess up the look for the week. So I don't stretch my hair. This is my hair. I washed it today. It is fully dry. I know someone's going to ask about the combo. The combo on my hair, the leave-in is Paul Mitchell, the conditioner, and then the styling gel was the Wetline Extreme Gel with the green top, the original formula before the new one that's rolling out. It's not that one. And then I finished my hair with a little bit of water, and then Paul Mitchell body building, something gel, something to do with body. Gel, and it's just a little bit to smooth over the top to smooth any frizzies that happen from adding extra water to my hair. So I will have information on that combo in the description box because I'm sure I have said that wrong. But anyway, yes, so this is what my hair looks like. It is not stretched. I would typically roll on with this, and this would be my hair for the week. I would probably, zhuzh this back and style it, of course, but that would be it. So we're going to try two stretching methods. The first method that I'm going to try is banding because it is the most popular method ever. And then the method that I'm going to do in the front is this little mini bun method that is inspired by A Love for Me. I will link that video in the description box.
Y'all remember that time where Happy Girl said that she no longer pineappled her hair and that she was like a straight up banding person from now on? That also made me interested in trying the banding method because I'm like, what about this had her not want to do her hair how she been doing it and want to sleep like this only? But anyway, as I was starting to do this, I noticed that there was a little bit of an issue. Okay, I was struggling a little to put these bands in. Now, these are the exact bands that I use when I'm trying to get like a blowout look on my wet hair, as I will mention later in the video. And so I think if I were to do this again, since my hair is dry and in its natural texture, it's obviously thicker and bigger. So I would probably do more of a like stretchy, looser hairband, which I do own some like that. But I just was thinking, well, these are my banding things. Let me pull them out and do my normal routine. And that's what I'm doing here. So as you see, if you're not familiar with what banding is, I'm just gradually crisscrossing these bands down the length of my hair. And what it's doing is it's holding my hair downward. So you can see that this banded portion of my hair is hanging a lot longer than the non-banded part. And I'm also leaving my ends out so that they don't get smushed and smashed and still have texture. Now it's time for me to get into the mini bun method. I'm just going to take a section of my hair. I'm going to do this big old roll all the way down. And then I'm going to just roll it around into a bun. It's really, really simple. Now, I'm kind of doing the same thing as I did with the banding in the back. When I clip it, you're going to notice here that I leave the ends out and curly because, again, I don't want that to smash or ruin the texture of my hair.
Two stretching methods. I did it this way with like one method in the back front and one in the back because I want to see the difference between these two methods without doing two different wash and goes, and also I didn't want my hair to be asymmetrical for the week. So I was like, okay, listen, one technique in the back because there's one curl pattern in the back and one technique in the front because there's different curl pattern in the front. So hopefully that works out in my favor. I'm gonna let this marinate for like 30 minutes or so. And the reason I'm doing that is because I figure a lot of people stretch their hair as a part of their morning routine, right? They get dressed, they do whatever they need to do, and so that takes around 30-40 minutes, whatever, for people to finish getting dressed or whatever. So I'm going to come back and we'll see what it looks like. And then also a note, I'm not doing this overnight because I don't want my hair to become overstretched. And I've heard people complain about their hair being overstretched, and I don't want that to happen to me. We'll stretch it out a little bit, just a little bit, to see what happens, but I don't want to fully stretch my hair out and then be mad about it the rest of the week, because I'm not going to redo my hair. That's not what I'm going to do, okay? So I'll see you guys in about 30 minutes, or I will see you in 30 minutes, but you're going to see me in, you know what I mean. So I am back. It has been about 30 minutes or so, and I don't have much confidence in this, but we're going to take it down and see what happens. It's always easier to take these bands down than to put them in. I typically only do bands on my wet hair when I'm trying to like get a blowout look. Alright, so we have some slight indentation, but nothing that won't go away. And perhaps my hair is a little bit longer. All right. So here is the back. Again, this one, a couple of indentations as well, but I'm sure if I was like getting ready to go to work or something, that would probably go away. All right, let's try this front section. Whoa, big wave, big wave. Let's see if I can kind of like work this out. Again, you know, if I going through the day, I'm sure it would lay down, you know. Okay. And by the way, the back section is completely behind my shoulder, so this is only the front section. And it's pretty much the length that my longer hair shrinks to. So that's not bad. All right. Same thing over here with the big wave. That would probably fall out eventually over the course of me doing my day. Now this part was not exactly centered, so I just took this little piece here and I was just wearing it back like this. I'm like, whatever, I'm not to redo my hair. All right, so here's all the hair pushed to the front. The bump should smooth out. My thoughts on this. I preferred the bun situation because all it needed was some clips. Like that was easy. Like, and if I was going to do that on my whole head, I could just do one here, one here, one here, one here, boom, be done. Or do like small miniature buns or whatever, and it would be done. You take it down, you shake it out. This wave here will be gone in no time, and that's it. So I felt like it was really, really easy to do, and I think it did stretch my hair a little bit. I think it did. And then the bands, I feel like while they do awesome when my hair is wet. Like my wet hair looks like really, really like a blowout when I stretch my hair using bands. But I felt like on a wash and go, it was a lot more effort, and then also it requires a lot more supplies. And so, because you have to have enough of these to go down the length of your hair in each section that you intend to do. Now, usually on my wet hair is less dense, obviously. And so I usually just do like two pigtails like by my ears, one here and one here. But of course, for a wash and go, I would need to do like 4, maybe even 5 pigtails to be able to get my entire head covered. So my thoughts on it is, overall, stretching my wash and go, not something I'm into. It just seems like something else to do. I don't really need for my wash and go to be longer, and like I said in the beginning of the video, that has nothing to do with the fact that I'm a long haired natural, because even when I had short hair, I never felt the need to stretch my wash and go to be longer. I've just accepted that this is the length that my wash and go is. If you are interested in my thoughts on stretching hair, I made this video maybe like 2 years ago talking about how I felt about stretching hair and why I personally don't stretch my hair. And you know, it might be interesting to check out if you've watched this and then you're like, well, but wait a minute, she doesn't stretch her hair? Like, who doesn't stretch her hair? Who doesn't? Who? Me. That's who. So if you found any of this interesting, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and tap that bell for notifications. And I will talk to you guys in the next one.